morning, everybody. I'm going to talk to you today about how to apply bronzers, just some quick tips to help you look fabulous in February. I'm going to be using the Ocean Pacific palette, which is still available. I also have those colors on my eyes. I have this series, but this is actually my favorite trio for smoky eye. It looks kind of intense, but it's really, really beautiful. Okay, so I have a bronzer, which a tiny bit of sparkle or shimmer, a highlight, and a blusher. I'm going to use two different brushes. One is just this short brush that's easily compacted because my other one, like this one, is dirty and I went to a social, so I have to wash it. So I'm going to use this one for my bronzer and this for my blush and highlighter. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit how I do that. You want to kind of minimize the outside appearance so it thins your shape of your face, and then also you want to define your cheekbones. So I'm going to do a before and after on one side so you can kind of see the difference. So depending on what product you're using, you may need more or less, but I would always start with less and then you can add. And it'll look a little bit more intense when you first put it on. Don't be afraid, you're going to blend it all in. There's some rules. You don't want to go any closer than this to your mouth because it actually starts making you appear older. And then to find your cheekbone, you can make the funny fish face. And then I just go around the outside, down the outside of my jaw, and slightly down my neck, and then I blend with a 3 pattern. You do not want bronzer all over your face. I'm trying to like see the difference. Again, don't go too far in. You look like a crazy person with sunken bones. And then if you have a long forehead, and we call it the 5-finger forehead in our family, if you have a longer forehead than you would like, you can use a little bit more bronzer and it'll kind of minimize. This makes you look nice and sun-kissed. It makes your bone definition kind of pop out without looking over dramatic, but don't put bronzer all over your face. The other thing you can do, but you want very little, if you want to thin your nose, in fact I should be using a smaller brush for this, and just going on the outside to kind of thin the nose. So it's really easy. You do a 3 or a backwards E. Don't go too far. Find your cheekbones. And there you have it, quick bronze. I'm just gonna finish with blusher and highlights. You can kind of see how I do it. Everyone has different cheek shapes, so you wanna check what kind of shape you should. Look at how defined my cheekbones look. I mean, hey, okay. Got distracted by my own cheekbones. So I like to sweep along my cheek. And then I do my apples, just to kind of blend. The fastest way to look more youthful is blush and eyebrows. Okay, and then I wipe a little product off on a towel so I can highlight. And you just want this part to attract where the sun would normally hit you. Kind of helps bring light to your face. And there you have it. Bronzed and blushed to perfection. I hope that helped. Remember, don't go too far. Find your cheekbones like this. Do a backwards 3 and an E, okay? Happy bronzing!